picked it up and I ended up doing fed time for the gun.
How long you do fed time?
I got sentenced with 70 months, but you know the Obama was in office and he did something to drop the way it could drop down to 60 months. Yeah.
All right, my brother, look here. You live in the place to be with TSP, and I'm here with the one and only Hambino Godbody.
Yes, sir.
It took me a while, but I got your ass here.
Yes, sir.
Look, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Man, I'm blessed, man. So look, I wanna start. I want your story. I want your life story.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, cause you've been trying to get to him. I've been trying to hold you off, and I finally got you here. So look, where you from?
The planet Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but when my mama had me, I ended up going from Mahara Hospital to Cumberland View Apartments, aka Dodge City Projects.
You been there forever then.
Nah.
Okay. Nah.
Talking about in Dodge City?
Yeah.
Nah. Around about 11 years old, something like that, 12 years old. My uncle ended up buying my granddad house. We kind of migrated in Bardo, my other hood.
Okay. So what was Dodge City like back then coming up?
Well, back in the 80s.
Yeah, what was it? I wasn't there, you mean me? What was it?
Just how black communities are trying to strive by any means necessary. So you get the hustling, you know what I mean? And anytime hustling is involved in impoverished communities, you're going to get murder and everything that come with it. So,
You see a lot of it?
Nah, I didn't see nothing.
You just out having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was Bardo like when you went there?
Oh, man, it was different from the project way of living, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more community, it's like houses versus being in the project. But I ended up running into some brothers who I've been locked in with since I ran into them 30 plus years. It was a blessing and a hell of an experience over there, 2nd Street.
Okay. What was high school like for you? Where'd you go to high school?
Glencliff, Rice Creek, and McGavick. I got put out of all my high schools.
You there fighting?
Nah. One in Glencliff, I burnt the classroom down. In Rice Creek, I got put out because my teacher said, they said I was racist because I used to tell all my white teachers whatever they say to me, I tell them they're saying it because I'm black. I put out a black card on their ass.
Hell yeah, use it when you can.
Yes, sir.
Look, so how you burn the classroom down? What was that, some science shit?
Some science. We had the busting burners in there, you know what I'm saying? The flame going up. You know what I mean? You push the flame going up, and I get my homeboy Ulysses right there with me. Shout out to Ulysses. And I'm telling him what happened if I screw the holes out of it, not understanding that's the gas.
Yeah, the gas line.
So when the gas came out and hit the fire, boom, kaboom. Damn. Real live fire drill.
Running up out of there.
Yeah.
Was you scared?
I was spooked.
Okay, you graduate?
Yeah, in the federal penitentiary.
Okay, we're gonna get there.
Hey, guess
I want to get there. How you get there then?
Huh?
How you get there? When did you start the road to the federal penitentiary?
In 2006, gun case.
Easy, yeah.
The felon with a gun type shit.
When did you first become a felon? What age?
Shit. I guess about 20, 21, 22, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Caught a gun case over in Bruno Vessel.
Yeah, out in the hood.
I'm talking about walked outside, got a gun in my hand, finna go bump down on somebody who supposed to been pulling up, and when I come up with the gun in my hand, the police hit the cut and drew down on me while I had the gun in my hand. They were like, drop the gun. I put the gun behind my back. He said, drop for I shoot. I dropped the motherfucker, you feel me? He could have shot me though.
Yeah. How long you get behind that?
I could have made bond, but I ain't had no bond money, so I sit up in there for however long, couple months or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Made bond, get out, probation type shit.
And then how long before you went back?
Probably about 2 years.
Same
Year
shit.
and a half.
Gun case.
Murder case.
Murder case. How'd that go?
I got found not guilty.
Okay.
On all charges. Went to trial. Got found not guilty on all charges.
Went to trial and beat it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How much you drop on lawyer?
My brother got me Glenn Funk. This when Glenn Funk was attorney. I think he paid like $3,800 for my preliminary hearings. Then after that, I ended up getting a court-appointed lawyer, Carlton Drumright.
Well, how does that process work going to trial on a murder case?
Really, by me, the murder case that I was locked up on, it was like I don't know who did it or why they did it. They just picked me up based on where I'm from and you know what I mean.
Description.
Yeah, just a lifestyle. They feel like I fit the lifestyle for them to charge me with a murder that I ain't had nothing to do with or know nothing about.
Went in the room to stay quiet.
Yeah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Well, nah, for real, cause before I went to the jail for the murder, they was pulling up on my mama's house, trying to sweat me to come and talk to them and shit. I ain't trying to rap with them and shit. But when they see me in the projects, they'll bump down. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we gonna make your mama have a heart attack. We gonna come to her so much. So my mama coming to my dope house, crying about them. So to get her to calm down, I went down there and talked to them. And this is where I learned the lesson, though. When I went down there and talked to them and they questioned me, I went in there motherfucker cussing them out, talking shit to them, you know what I'm saying? And they end up letting me go, you know what I mean? But when I went to trial, and when you go to trial, try to clean yourself up and shit, look all innocent and shit. Yeah. On trial started on that Monday, but on that Wednesday, they pulled the TV out, and it showed me getting questioned by them. And all that good boy shit when I doing the I was in there talking cash shit. You know what I'm saying? Cussing them out and shit, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, this is who he really is.
Yeah, so I learned a lesson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean, your lawyer, he worked his magic.
Well, it's all God, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you go on a trial, it ain't about guilt or innocence. It's about who can make who look the worst. Like you can be innocent as hell, but if they can make you look guilty, you'll get charged for whatever crime they got you charged with, even if you're innocent.
Is that the only charge you got that was innocent?
What you mean?
I'm saying, is that out of your charges? You said you beat all them charges, right?
Yes.
But was there another time where you was charged and you were innocent?
I don't know how to answer that, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, never mind.
Whatever. Like, I got, after that, I end up getting caught with a gun. But I didn't get caught with a gun on me. They just found the gun in the house, and I took the charge for the gun. I had a homegirl that was going to take the charge, man, let her take the charge. So I ended up taking the charge, which the state was going to give me probation for the gun. But the murder detectives made a federal complaint on me, and the feds picked it up, and I ended up doing fed time for the gun.
How long you do fed time?
I got sentenced with 70 months, but the Obama was in office and he did something to drop the way it could drop down to 60 months.
Well, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Obama. He did something good.
He got your out of there. So how long you did the whole 60?
Yeah, including halfway house time. That was a hell of an experience. That federal journey saved my life, though.
Okay, why? What was that one in the federal system?
I mean, to be honest, I'm hesitant answering these questions because it's like me giving my life story, and I ain't ready to give my life story right now. You ain't making your life story?
Ah, okay. What we say? You doing an audio book or something?
Book.
Do an audio book. Man, ain't nobody buying books. Man, do audio books.
People buy books.
Women love to hear. Women love to hear the game. Yeah. You hear me? Do an audio book.
Yeah, I cater to women and men at the same time too. You hear me?
You hear me?
But yeah, audio book is a lane that I end up dwelling in. But yeah, I ain't gonna. I can't get a whole
so
the life story is just it's so much to it, and it's a beautiful life story. You hear me? I'm talking about overcoming and coming out to be the man I am today with my integrity.
You tell me at work every day. You tell me.
No. We don't
chopping up.
We chop it up about specific shit depending on what we talking about. It's so much to my story.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I want to hear.
So like if we having a conversation and it's something I can that I'm experiencing in life that I can.
And you gonna refer back to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's what we
ain't getting a life story like that. You know
okay, so what would you say as far as the system?
I thought we were gonna come in this motherfucker, chop it up, and
we can chop it up. I just wanted to get your story. You feel?
Hey, it's a bad motherfucker. You
I know, because I remember
to be honest, you know what I mean? Like they said, man is known by who his enemies are. You feel me? You know what I mean? And my transition into the man I am today kind of made, and I'm talking about doing the right thing. You hear me? Doing right by myself, my family, and my community had me more odds with the law than when I was living a criminal lifestyle. It's like they hate me more now doing the right thing versus when I was on the bullshit. You know what I mean? But I understand though. You know, they don't never want to see the foundation of Black American man with a knowledge of his true self, know who he is, and know who the enemy is, and then speak that truth to his people that's ignorant. So you become the threat to.
Hey boy, you better shut up, boy. Make sure you make it home safe. Yeah.
All right, man, look here, man.
Yeah, you don't talk
man,
too
look here. I'm 46 years old, man. I'm on 26 bonus years. I ain't worried about being here or somebody doing something to me. Hey, if they give me, I'm gonna say about time, motherfucker.
Took long enough.
Yeah, what you talking about? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what? You still doing music, ain't you?
No. You understand, like, you know, when I was doing music, probably back in 2011, and I wasn't even really doing music then. I was selling dope, but I like music is like, you know how people like going fishing, people like going bowling. I like going to the studio. It's just like
just a hobby.
It's just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, that I never took serious. You know what I mean?
Who you listen to?
Nobody.
Nobody local.
I would if it came across my plate, but like I know we got some hard ass local artists in Nashville that's firing on that shit. I just ain't off into music like that for real.
Not even old music?
Yeah.
Well, throw me some. What's some old music? Hambino bumping. You ain't riding through listening to the gospel every day.
Nah, well, on the way here, I'm listening to Drake. Just hold on, I'm coming home.
And that still slap.
But then before that, I listened to Kendrick Lamar. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
Yeah. Okay, so who you think better, Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick all day. Both of them make good music, but if I had to keep one and put one away, I'm gonna put Drake away. And Drake got some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, Drake got some bangers.
Yeah, Drake got some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, he got some bangers. But I can say I can listen to Kendrick.
I don't even know if I dismiss Drake based on music alone, though. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing negative to say about none one of them, but just the character of a man that they display to us on top of the music. I'd rather choose Kendrick than Drake, even though I know Drake is as hard as they come with, you know, music.
It's because of yellow, ain't it?
No, he just live. He know how to make good music.
Yeah, he makes some bangers. You don't listen to no old school?
Hell yeah! All I do on my Pandora station. Hold on, let me get this goddamn. Hey, on my Pandora, I get them. I run the Isley Brothers radio station, or I run the Tony radio station.
Okay, so you banging.
Man, I'm born in 1979. Here you talking about? I was born and raised in a dope house with the most beautiful mother God ever made on earth. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to her then. Yeah. So what is Hambino these days? You know, what is fatherhood? What is life?
Man, you know, really, man, I'm just sitting back and kind of observing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my city, in particular, Nashville, is kind of like under divine chastisement right now. So I'm just sitting back, and like Kendrick Lamar said, you got to watch the party die. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you feel that? Why is the city divided?
The city, you know, I believe in, you know, I don't, not only do I believe in God, but I know God. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to believe, and it's another thing to know. You hear what I'm saying? And by me knowing how the rules and regulations of God is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, when you growing up, you know, if you do this, your mama gonna whip your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know if humans act in accord a certain kind of way, God through nature, through ways, words, actions, and deeds, gonna punish us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already seeing the behavior that deserves a punishment, and you know we pray to God have mercy on us and cover us and spare us, but you know God is not to be mocked. So it's too much mocking going on out here, and it comes with a punishment.
So we are not worthy then.
No, I ain't saying who worthy, who not worthy. I know I ain't worthy. You hear me?
Yeah, I ain't what I need
You know what I
to
mean? You know I ain't gonna speak up for everybody. You know people think highly of themselves. You know they be self-proclaimed kings, goats, and goddesses out this motherfucker. So.
Jeez. Look, so how's Gideon's army? How'd they get started?
Through the sister Rashida Fatuga.
Say that again?
Through the sister Rashida Fatuga.
Okay, well,
We
shout out to
linked
her.
up, created a violence interruption program, and created history in Nashville, Tennessee, which probably got which got interrupted through COINTELPRO tactics, meaning when the system see an organization that could challenge them, they do things to overthrow that organization. You know what I mean?
Black Panther Party. Yeah, you gotta destroy it somehow.
Yeah.
Well,
So we did out there. We still made history. You know what I mean?
how long it last?
It's still lasting.
It's still going.
Yeah,
It's still going.
yeah.
Well, when'd you start?
No, I started in 2019.
Okay.
So but I'm no longer with Gideon's Army.
No.
No, ain't no bad blood in them. That's my people. Rashida, my people, just you know.
Right. You know, life be life. You know.
No, it ain't life be life, and it's I serve my. You know how military people they serve their term, and they go home to their family. I serve my term. You hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel it.
Went back home an honorable soldier, just like me living the streets life. Like I was, like you know how people say they knee deep in the streets. I was a motherfucking scuba diver. I was all the way up under the water in the streets, and I served my time in that lifestyle as an honorable man. I came out as an honorable man. You know what I'm saying? When I discharged from the streets, when I found the knowledge of my true self and understood the foolishness of myself, you know what I mean?
Okay, so how long did it take to get to that point?
You know, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding never stops. As long as I'm alive, I'm able to grow and become a more knowledgeable man, a more wise man, and a man with more understanding. As long as I got life in me, but I got my bill on, or I got led. That spark happened in 2008 in the federal penitentiary.
How long was you in there before the spark? Was it like day one? You're like, oh man, I gotta change.
Nah, it was.
You know, some people get there. They're like, well, I'm here now. I'm turning up.
Wow, I was 29 years old in the federal penitentiary when I finally had that spark of, damn, I've been lied to. You know what I mean? And look, the reason I'm gonna tell you something like this though. I have exclusive stories, exclusive. I lived an exclusive lifestyle. Still living an exclusive lifestyle. Everything I do, I rise to the top. You know what I mean? Because I'm the cream of the motherfucking crop. You know what I'm saying? But I have an exclusive story. I'm a one of one type of man. You know what I mean? You can put me in a room with any man who's supposed to be a man, and I'm gonna be either equal to them, never less than them. You know what I mean? And I know my power, and I know my influence, and I know my character, and I know what I stand on. And I can't sit down with you because I just feel like you got a good spirit, and you know people don't like fucking with people until they hot. See, when you become hot, oh man, you gonna have all kind of groupies. You hear me? Ain't gonna be no real love. You gotta understand the difference between groupie love and real love. You know what I mean? Right now, the way your shit set up is more dedication and hard work than people who, you know what I mean? I ain't saying ain't nobody working hard to get to where they're at, because everybody, every man, every woman who's doing their thing, I'm sure done overcame trials to get to where they're at. But I'm just saying, the way your shit set up right now shows me that, yeah, you on your way. Yeah, but they're not gonna fuck with you until, you know what I mean, you become, you know, they gotta see the glitter and the glance of the shit first. You know what I'm saying? But you most worthy of anybody sitting down, because you got that spirit and that energy.
Man, look, I just wanted to, man, make a platform where brothers can talk. You feel me? Average Joes. You feel me? Everybody got a story. You feel me?
Shit, if I had my say by Laporta, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, we could have cranked up.
Man, I tried, man. You know, I slipped up, man. We went out to the bar and shit last night, and she ended up with my ideas.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
when I came up, I said, damn, it was gonna fuck me up. I thought you lived at the transfer.
Hey, Pop, right there, you feel?
I said, oh shit, he got some. Yeah, right. He got some shares. He got some shares in this shit, though. Let me find out.
A little bit. I ain't got enough money to buy all of it.
Yeah. We on the way though. You hear me?
Yeah, we trying to get there. You on the way? Look at you.
Nah, yeah, you know.
The truck where you wanna be. Yeah.
Nah, man. You know I got. You know, quid pro quo.
Oh, you gotta get.
You know what that mean?
Yeah, you gotta get so.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's the name of the game, though.
Yeah. Or the law of reciprocity. You know, we got to be reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? I can't be pouring into your cup and leave myself empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to get something back.
Yeah, reciprocation. Quid pro quo.
So what you do besides work? You
Man, I'm
watching no podcasts and nothing? You don't be watching nobody or nothing?
Yeah, my top, I'm going to say top 5 sports podcasts. Well, shit, I think that's about the only damn thing I watch anyway, podcast. But number 1 is Nightcap. I'm gonna say they 1A, 1B gonna be
They right there.
1B will be It Is What It Is. Either one, both of them they won. Both of them is one.
It is what it is. What is that?
Cameron and Mace.
Okay. Man, I've seen clips. I ain't never actually watched the whole little movie.
They funny.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I like, man. I just watch motherfuckers sit there.
They funny and they us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, Nightcap us too, yeah, man. Yeah. It's just they Nightcap us, you know what I'm saying? They athletes, but they us. And then Shannon Sharp got one of the most overcoming stories I done just seen, as far as like living in a house where you ain't got to run and water and shit like that. You got to go out in the woods, and if it's, you got to grab your bug spray, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And get to where he at. So they us, but then Cameron us on another level, and Mace us on another level as far as the streets, which we all come from the streets, but some of us become athletes and go another way. But yeah, both of them are shows.
Man, okay.
I didn't even get to 3, 4, and 5, but it's all good.
Well, okay, so what do you think about the whole Gucci shit with Gucci and Gucci Ice shit? What's your take on it? Putting you in Gucci position.
I mean, like, to be honest, like, I'm gonna make sure I speak on that too, though. But before I say that, like, I'm boisterous as hell. Like, I'm talking about when I say a voice, I'm like a voice like Charleston White. You know how Charleston White got that voice?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, he can talk, you hear me? Like, I really got a voice like that, but I kind of sit back because I ain't interested in speaking on the affairs of people's lives, you know what I mean? And like even with the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty situation, I just look at it like, for Gucci to let himself get put in a position to be that vulnerable to a man, he was slipping on peeping structure. As far as like, you didn't know this could have happened, you had that much trust to put yourself in a situation, you know what I mean? Right. Like this, like with me, right? Like I come to your podcast, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I come here unarmed, you know what I'm saying? Trusting in God that everything gonna be straight, but at the same time, you know, I hey, I'm going over my partner house. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah,
you
yeah,
know, this is my last location.
I do the same thing. I do the same. Hey, I got you know.
Yeah, but I'm cool. Cause I know, like, I got the spirit of discernment, and I know your spirit, you ain't on that type of shit. As far as, cause I ain't bothered you enough for you to be on that type of shit. But as far as the Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty shit, you know, these young guys out here, you know what I'm saying, these Waynes, whatever they want to call them, you know what I'm saying, like, we can't put the blame on the way they act. Like, they didn't ask to be here. Somebody, their motherfucking parents. You know what I'm saying? So when the parents drop the ball, you get kind of reckless children. You know what I mean? And this ain't me saying Pooh Shiesty a reckless person. He just, you know, participated in some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know how he feel. If he in there on some shit like, fuck it, I'll do it again, then, you know, if he ready to live bad and die bad, you know what I mean? Hey, salute to him in whatever world he live in. But the thing is, we got to understand, like, we don't, like, the warrior spirit, the spirit of being a warrior is a very honorable, good spirit for a man to carry. You hear me? God ain't even going to respect no man that ain't willing to stand up and kill, die, and fight over, like, things that's worthy of that, righteous causes. You know what I'm saying? If a man ain't got it in him to kill, to fight, and stand up to protect his family, his community, and what is right, you know what I'm saying, then God ain't even going to have no respect for that man. So the warrior spirit is a real spirit that makes men feel good. So in the streets, we love that warrior spirit, but we misuse it through self-destructive ways. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sure when these youngins run up on each other and they catch one and hit them down and make them feel valuable. The warrior spirit make a man feel valuable, being strong. Like if you have a woman that look at you, she look at you like you the incredible Hulk, like you her protector. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of a warrior that makes a man feel valuable, that his children can depend on him for protection. His woman can depend on him for protection. So these young niggas out here, they don't understand that that's what it is. They want to be warriors because it's value in being a warrior, but they being self-destructive with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I know because I was once one of them. You know what I mean?
Well, why so many brothers scared of the army? There's plenty of places you can put all that in.
I mean, but the army don't relate to they fight. You know what I mean? And shout out to all the brothers and sisters that's in the army. You know what I mean? Who doing their thing. You know what I mean? Some people look at the army like Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to go fight for a country that didn't fight for him. He didn't want to go fight against another country that wasn't calling him nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you know that spirit, you know what I mean? Or fight for a country that has something to do with the worst Holocaust in human history against your people. You know what I mean? So like that spirit is alive in moving through this country. So shout out to all the brothers and sisters in the army, but I don't know why people don't want to go to the army and fight for America. Shout out to America too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we at. Yeah,
for sure. Hell yeah. Shit, hey, I can scream America all day loud as hell. You know what I mean? My ancestors got blood, sweat, and tears on this land.
What's your opinion about people who talk down? Like they wish they could be somewhere else. I'm gonna go to Africa. I'm gonna do all this. What's your opinion on that?
When people talk down about what?
America.
I mean, you
know, like Americans, you know,
to each his own. Like if we wanna, it's like it's the NBA playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. So after the game, they're gonna go watch film, and when you watch film on another player or another team, you watching film and you watching it closer, you're gonna be able to critique things. Even if the players did good things, you're still gonna be able to find like weak spots or things they did because you're watching the film. So when we watch the film of America, it's so much shit to critique. You know what I'm saying? As far as history, as far as who came over here.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, look here. Shout out to everybody who wanna go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? But me myself, man, I'm more in tune with. I'm more in tune with representing myself as a foundational Black American, meaning we didn't have an ethnogenesis, like we was over here mixed with people and mixed with other people, and we became the culture that we are, which this whole entire world imitates. You know what I mean? So, like for instance, There's nothing wrong with black people being Jamaican, right? And shout out to my Jamaican brothers and sisters.
Right.
Jamaican. Ain't nothing wrong with our brothers and sisters being Haitian, Haitians. Yeah. And I got a brother that's Haitian that I go to war with. You know what I'm saying? Sark Passe. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with black people representing being a Haitian, a Dominican, or African, Nigerian, whatever you call yourself. Because we the original people of the planet Earth, and I understand my origins or the origins of human beings coming from, as they call Africa now, you know what I mean, which is a new name, which is a name named after the white man too, you know what I mean? So I understand my origin in this world, but I claim not only America, you know what I'm saying, as far as my ancestral history go and who I am culturally as a black man, I'm claiming America, but the earth is my turf. God made this home as our home, but the earth done been monopolized, so it's all fucked up now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, everybody ain't fucked up with everybody claiming Jamaican, Haitian, African, Nigerian. Everybody claiming, when we say Foundation of Black American, they're like, damn, they hate for us to take ownership and power. Like, but everybody want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues, you feel me?
Oh, amen to that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hit your joint.
See, look. Hey, nigga, you feel me?
I got some clear now.
No, you got some clear now for real?
Yeah.
Man, you don't bring no goddamn clear.
Look, I got some clear.
Yeah, get the clear. Hey, break.
Yo.
You got a Sprite you can pour with or something?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, what you doing? Y'all nigga gonna have me in here. My brother, you know what I'm saying? My co-worker. Gonna bring me here. I can't get them to have no Shea by Laporte. Whatever I drink, I'm gonna call it Shea by Laporte. Fuck it. I did ask for Jack Daniel though. Hey, look here. And after this motherfucking podcast I'm doing him, see, I'm dispatched, you know what I'm saying, at the best company in the world where we work for, and he gonna have to give me an extra load when they're in his motherfucking truck. Yeah, when you left out, letting the audience know, letting the chat know. hopefully I can get an extra load out this ninja. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Even though he the best at what he do.
Honestly, man, as far as work, fam, I don't care if I got a lot of work. It's just, it's 11:30 and get an add-on. That's what hit a nigga nerve.
But see, you actually good at what you do and how you do it. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna speak too much on that. But yeah, you actually good at it because, like, because to be honest. Shit, we work at the best company in the United States of America, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody got jobs, you know what I'm saying? But you provide for our family, I really don't get it. I really don't think there's no company better to, how they structured up as far as allowing us to be us type shit, because you be you in that motherfucker, and I be me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And,
What he said, I ain't no motherfucking bootlicking trustee. I do my shit and I go home.
Exactly, yeah. It seems like everybody go and be at a more fucked up place, willing to do the work. When you can stay at the best place.
Because, they can do, that's bullshit.
Nah, you show me a motherfucker coming better than this, goddamn. You showing me straight freedom. But they don't bother us at all. Nigga, do your job and you're good. Then they got the opportunity for you to grow as fucking far as you want to fucking climb the mountain. Yeah. But at the same time though, it's just
I might go safe.
This what I'm saying though, like this, right? I'm already knowing God, family, and then whatever you do to take care of your family, right? Yeah. But if we strip ourselves from what we do to make a living, then that'll interfere with God and family because we got to be providers. So if you take our job away from us, you know what I'm saying, and we don't know how to do for self, you know what I'm saying, because I'm down sure gonna do for self. I'm sure you are too. But if you take our job from us, then it disrupts finances. You know what I'm saying, because the bills don't stop.
Yeah, something got to.
And that's gonna disrupt your relationship with God and family because your family depend on you. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have a righteous mindset to kind of have a proper relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? You have to be practicing and striving for perfection. I know people be like, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? People use that shit as an excuse, nigga. If you wake up in the morning time and you sit in your house all day and you have your good, righteous, blessed day, did you not have your perfect day? And if you didn't have a perfect day, what choices did you make for your day not to be perfect? But if, like, people who are Christians and follow religion, they'll say, ain't nobody perfect, but Jesus Christ in the Bible says, be ye perfect like your Father in heaven is perfect. God asking for perfection. And what we should be doing is trying to be obedient and strive towards that perfection. And in the midst of us striving, we're gonna be making mistakes and shit like that, which should straighten up our behavior if we're able to live through them. But you know, but anyway, back to our job. We is the best motherfucking spot ever, and we should be taking our shit serious because we spend damn near more time on the job than any goddamn world. So I ain't finna play no games. So I ain't playing no games with that shit.
Man, I just feel like, man, life's short.
Shout out to my thug there. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I just feel like
Jamie the Joe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The chores, especially my driver. We go with the ball and the thing, you know what I'm saying? The sound. And then I trained about 18 people in the past year, you hear me?
Yeah, look at that.
Come on now.
Lead the way there, my brother. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, we had the best goddamn corporation, 500 Fortune company in America. We had the best one. I see you at the top.
I'm trying to get that, man.
Well, you gonna get there, shit. You know. And then, you know, outside of our work job, we gonna rise to the top in what we do outside of work. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop people like us. This shit right here, you can't do nothing but go to the top.
Man, look, it's finna go up. I'm finna switch it up, too.
Yes, sir.
Switch it up. Look, kids did, me and the kids did.
Oh, yeah, you're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, a day at a time, brick by brick.
Hey, see, that's what real unity look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying people should settle for, you know, anything, but I'm saying when men see other men striving, if it take me sitting down with you to be able to help your shit, then what's wrong with me finding time? Even though it took about 300 years, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Yeah, man.
And I jumped over hurdles to get here. You hear me?
Look, I wasn't tripping.
I'm supposed to be detoxing today, sitting at the house, getting all this shit up out of me because I got to change my diet, man. I done picked up about 20 pounds. I'm 271.
Jeez.
I'm still got
my weight. I'm overweight like a mother.
I'm overweight.
I mean, I'm going down. You feel like I done already changed my diet and shit. Started, you know, exercising and shit.
Diet matters.
Diet, fam. I told the doctor, I was like, fam, I'm only eating twice a day. And he's like, yeah, but what are you eating?
Yeah,
what time are you eating?
I want to know.
Yeah, because I be late. I be early and late. You feel me?
What's your breakfast look like?
Now, my breakfast is
Cheerios
and fruit.
Okay.
You hear me?
What was it before?
Wings from the 7-Eleven. Yeah. Because I'm at work.
That's a truck driver day.
Yeah, man. I didn't peep it one day. And then one day the lady in there said, she said, you never want nothing else. You just always want wings. I was like, damn, do I eat them that much? Do she notice it?
Yeah.
But you feel me? So I was like, damn, maybe I should change my shit. So,
see, that's like, it's important for us to acknowledge our weaknesses, right? Like when people who NA and AA, alcohol and drug, you know what I'm saying, narcotics and shit, people who are addicted to drugs, the number one step they got to take is admitting they know they fucked up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like that's how it is with us. You know what I'm saying? When we can identify a weakness, that's the best time or give us the best opportunity to attack the weakness. But if we acting like we ain't admitting that we got a weakness and all this shit, we can never evolve.
Wrong. Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, look, every day. Look, my father, when he was in prison, man, he told me every day you gotta wake up and do better.
Yeah.
Every day it's a chance to be better.
Yes.
Why just stand there in the same place?
Or you can look at it like today, right? What you do today can leave behind a fucked up negative ass past. You know what I'm saying? Or it can leave behind good memories. You know what I'm saying? In a good past life, and it can also give you a better chance at a brighter future. You know what I'm saying? Or what we do today can lead us into the pits of hell. So it's all about what we do today.
You live with regrets?
Hell no.
You do it and stand on it.
If that's the camera right there, I ain't lost no sleep.
But
and I ask God for forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really you know, I don't know what to say. I really want to make amends for anything I've done to offend anybody. You know what I mean? And I want to show the same mercy and forgiveness that I ask God for. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm real big on forgiveness because I literally haven't lost no sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because I understand how ignorant and lost I was whenever I did whatever I done out here.
Well, there it is, man. Y'all heard it, man. The changed man, Hambino.
Hey man, look here, man. I was born in America, man. You know the system had me thinking that I wasn't shit. They gave me Christopher Columbus for my heroes, and it kind of threw me off. So I lived the destructive path until I met God through the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan.
Man, you must. Did you ever think about it?
I'm not a traditional Muslim. But Muslim means one who submits their will to God. So any Christian, anybody who submits their will to be obedient to God, by definition, you're called Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Muslim in that fashion, you know what I mean? Because, you know, more percentage of my life is being obedient to God than, you know, the things I'm cleaning up.
Well, there it is.
So I'm Muslim by that, you know what I'm saying? Because
but you ain't doing no shahada or whatever it is, all that. Just, you know,
shout out to Ogden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To all my Muslim brothers, you know, and you know, and most definitely shout out to my Muslim brothers with the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? Because the Nation of Islam are the teachings that saved my life. It made me a better man.
You found it in prison?
Yes.
Think you would have found it outside of prison?
Nah, I was headed straight to hell.
Damn. No chance.
Do not pass go. Straight to hell.
Didn't care.
Didn't know how to kill.
You ever been shot?
Yeah. 2 different times.
This ain't your life story, but can you talk about it? Yeah, I know you want to say it.
The first time I got shot though, and I always thought when I get shot, I know nigga gonna get lucky and shoot in the head. You know what I'm saying? But I carried my good on both ends. But the first time I got shot, we was at the club and I'm on the X field. So I'm in the club and I'm trying to go outside the club. For whatever reason, I'm trying to go outside the club. But my little brother, who my guy to this day, stuntman, one of the realest men that you'll ever meet in your life, he was telling me, no, you ain't going outside by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we structured up like that. Like, we know not to let nobody go outside. Right. I'm on a pill. I'm trying to go outside. He telling me, nigga, you ain't going outside. I'm on your ass. You feel me? Pause. You feel me? So he on me making sure I ain't being reckless or going outside and I ain't got no backup out there with me. You know what I mean? So anyway, I dished him, played him like I'm finna go do something else, and went outside in the goddamn way, shook him. Went outside, I'm sitting in the truck, and I'm on the pill and shit. I don't know who I'm on the phone with. I don't know, I don't know what I was doing. But I was outside in the truck, and I hear, doom, 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 doom. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, they shoot like a motherfucker. You feel me? I'm like, just shoot outside. I look out the window, boom, the mirror busted. Boom, oh shit, they shooting at me. So I ducked down like this, trying to duck a headshot. And I got my gun on the floor, grab that, and I'm sitting down like this. This is like the freaking Zeke store. It's like, I did this and boom, but no, I'm ducked down like this, just in case somebody run up on the car and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I hear the car pull off. And I was able to just get out and walk around to the front of the club. It was 615 then. It's called Limelight now, across the street. Yeah, Limelight. Oh my God. It was called the 615. And I ended up walking around there and ended up going to the hospital and shit. And my homegirl, I'm talking about Hambino Angels. You know what I'm saying? Some of the realest guy, Keita Winky, them, They came up to the hospital, and you know, I'm in the hospital, so I got the little shit on me and shit like that. They come over there, and then I'm doped up. Ain't no telling what they did, you know what I mean? Because I got shot in the hip. The bullet's still in me, you know what I'm saying? They're like, the detectives downstairs, they trying to come up here and speak to you. They got them and took me out the hospital, put me in a wheelchair.
Got you up out of there.
Yeah, man, look here.
Shout out to them, then. Yeah. Okay, so what was the second time?
I got shot right here. Bullet came out my knuckle right here. I got a screw right here in my hand. The doctor told me I wasn't going to ever be able to use my hand again. I said, look, I don't know what the fuck God you believe in. You can't tell me what the fuck I ain't going to be able to use. But as you see, this motherfucker work. This finger don't raise up high like it used to. But I done knocked the nigga out since I've been charged. Yeah. But it get tight on me and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But when I got shot, though, I'm so fucked up. I remember pulling up and I'm thinking on some Rambo shit like, I'm finna go get something hot and cause I don't want to go to the you know what I'm saying? But I wrap my arm in blood like that. I got to feel the dizzy and shit. I'm like, goddamn, drop me off down the street. I got dropped off down the street. I walked to the hospital.
Man, they're about to pass out.
I was talking about you out there. That motherfucker shut out like that.
Shit. Damn, that's all right. Well, look, you made it through that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I was a victim, man. That's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah, man.
Oh, he's a victim. Look.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right, brother.
I don't glorify and honor that street life shit. Like, if a motherfucker had my life, if a reckless person had my life, they'll be loud as hell with gangsta ass stories or what they done did and how they done did it. But I'll never speak on it.
Most real gangsters ain't loud.
I'll never speak on anything that I've done in ignorance. And if I ever offended somebody in my ignorant ways, you know what I'm saying, I sincerely apologize and I beg your forgiveness. Yeah.
Okay, that shit over with.
Prayerfully is over with, you know what I'm saying? And I understand, I deal with anything that I've done in ignorance, you know what I'm saying? If it ever comes to my plate, but, you know, God been good.
Yeah. And it ain't over. It ain't over.
Yeah.
So what?
You nigga right here got knocked around. Fuck that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you know somebody might still be mad about it.
But then you gotta understand, niggas, most niggas, if I had to give a number, 95, 97% of niggas who will kill you and take your life, you know what I'm saying? They really is cowards, scary ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they really ain't stand up, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a few small percent that'll put these up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about don't fear man, don't have pics, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's the majority of dudes, I'm gonna speak mostly my generation, because I don't know, what I be saying from these young niggas, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They Grand Theft Auto out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, leave them alone. They Grand Theft Auto out this motherfucker, you hear me? They ain't giving a fuck about nothing. So I don't even, you know, I understand the behavior and the mindset, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how I feel not to give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
How did you change it?
A miracle, you know what I mean? And, you know, I understand, and I also understand how I feel not to fear no man, because I don't feel one man.
Right, for sure.
I mean, you know, I got a little spooking mechanism, you know what I'm saying? I get a little spook, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day I walk in and out my house, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I'm a spooker, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel no man.
Right, well, that keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's good. Yeah, well, hell. What you think about the Chud the Bill?
Man, you know, I'm glad I ain't running to him, you know what I'm saying, as far as me or him playing with me and my family like that. And then, like, I got emotional intelligence, so I know how to not allow my emotions to get me tricked out of my life or my position in life, you know what I'm saying? Because you can go get the most racist white motherfucker in the world. They can't offend me for being a black. See, I know the truth. So a white man can't say, but like, you nigga, you tripping, you going, you can't offend me like that because I know the truth.
Right.
So like I shut the man. I have him in his feelings first and foremost. But depending on how I feel, I might would have challenged his disrespect. You know what I mean? Just knowing me, even if it was me putting my life on the line, because I know if you kill me, the country gonna burn. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm somebody, just because how God would have just used me. Because people in the streets in the city, they know Hambino actually done changed his life. They know I don't do nothing but try to do shit to bring peace to the community. So for racist, ignorant ass man like Chubb to kill me, it'll cause hell on earth. You know what I'm saying? And I probably would have risked it. I probably would have sacrificed.
And he was doing it for the families and everything.
I would have. I would have sacrificed.
Yeah, it was sometimes it just be the dude. Sometimes he dude, old lady.
Yeah, hey, me, hey. I don't even fucking with me and my mama Bell, my wife. I wouldn't even be able to tell her stop. So he'd have had him a double homicide or a hell of an ass whooping.
Yeah.
And if he'd have killed both of us, the country would have burnt up.
Yeah, it would have had to do something.
But like, it's just like me. It's all I'm 2 steps. No, I'm light years ahead of the devil. You know what I'm saying? He just a little small time devil. You know what I'm saying? Doing small time shit. You know what I mean? And if it takes for him to act like for people to get it, then y'all late to the party. You know what I'm saying? There's people feel like him that's in your face every day.
Yep, you don't know it. Yeah. Somehow, that's why, everybody surprised at how much money he was donating. They support him. They ain't got to tell you, but they gonna support him.
You kill a nigga, shit. That's you get rewarded for shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Knowing scripturally and in real life, we the chosen people of God.
So what's worse? What's worse, them or us? To each other.
Who, white people?
Yeah. What's worse?
So I'm gonna break this shit down, man.
There you go. Hit that motherfucking thing. Break it down. I'm here.
I'm gonna break it down, man. You gotta understand that we, the original people of the planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? In the root word of original is origin. So the black man and woman is the origin of Earth. You know what I'm saying? You can go get your anthropologist and go dig up anywhere you want to dig up. The deeper you dig, the blacker it's gonna get. You know what I mean? So we understand that we are the original man. You know what I'm saying? So from us come all people. You hear what I'm saying? And they also come from us. You know what I mean? They was just a part of us that manifested itself in who they are today. You know what I mean? So somewhere the original man dropped the ball. You know what I mean? And God allowed this to happen, for his reasons. You hear me? It's like you gotta learn we gotta learn each individual, black, white, red, brown, yellow. We gotta learn fucked up shit about ourselves in order to fix ourselves and become better people. You hear me? So they come from us like our children. You know what I mean? And not me and your children. You know what I mean? But just of the whole situation of the original people, the first 2 people being black, because 2 white people can't produce a black baby. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? But 2 of the blackest, blacker than your iPad, can produce albinos, and we had scientists that dealt with grafting and understanding shit like that. So, they put down whatever they put down, the European nation did, white people over in America, they had their run, which might be one of the shortest runs in the dynastic history of dynasties of people who take a rulership over the planet. You know what I mean? So they are very intelligent people that you can learn from. You hear what I'm saying? And they also have filth about themselves, like we all do. You know what I mean? And it's good to know. You hear me? It's good to know who's who, so you know how to deal with people. You know what I mean? So my advice to people is, if you believe and trust in God, and do you think I'm asking you, do you think God have an opponent? Like, is somebody equal to God?
No, because opponent got to be equal now.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what I mean? To answer your question, hey, no. To answer your question, there has been systems or things designed to personally attack the foundation of black people in America. You hear what I'm saying? And it's on us to know and understand this attack so we know how to move through it. You hear what I'm saying? Because when you got I'm gonna speak plain. When you got a nigga like Hambino, you know what I'm saying, in the community, in the hood, who you know was once like this, showing you love, showing you peace, showing you unification, it ain't gonna be no excuse for people. You know what I mean? To be like, damn, like I didn't grow up with social media. You got social media where you on your phone, you can see healthy eating. You know what I'm saying? Good knowledge, good food to eat, whether it's spiritual food, physical food, whatever. You got access to good information. So sitting around blaming people is really kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? I understand us being victims of the worst Holocaust in America, and they need to cut that check for reparations because we owe that, because America wouldn't be no superpower if it wasn't for the free labor of us, our ancestors, our foundation of black American ancestors who was over here working for free. You know what I'm saying? Which made this country rise to the power that it is today. And yes, we are owed reparations for that right there. But we got to come to a point where we're not blaming people. What are we gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? You know, because now our skin folk ain't your kinfolk.
You hear me? Because it's like it's more of a mindset than a color. You hear me? It's a mindset. You can kill a person, but you can't kill an idea. It's an idea to run the world in a wicked and evil way. And people, all colors, come to this idea to live wicked and evil and rule the world this way, right? And people come to this idea of freedom, justice, and equality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anybody who comes to this idea right here of freedom, justice, equality, and obedience to God, no matter what your color is going to be the winners when it's all said and done. Only the righteous will survive. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Everybody can't make it to the end, you know.
So I ain't here to blame, point no finger, nobody, but I will point the finger at your ass as far as if I had to speak truth about a certain situation and your color or your gender has something to do with it, then I speak on it. But I don't, like me, I got a whole podcast set up with my brother Dope, you know what I mean? That I'm putting together. Like I said, I got a hell of a voice. You know what I mean? And I ain't no ignorant ass man, and I don't back down for nothing. And I can defend myself on whatever level.
Man, we'll put it together, man. I'm gonna get on now. Yeah.
But like I'm real cautious. I ain't gonna get caught up in laughing at the downfall of entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Or getting in people's business. I wasn't even raised like that. As far as I respect how I was raised in the streets, as far as mind your business and don't speak on certain shit. Like today, everybody just speak on everything that causes all kind of chaos and confusion because they want to tell their story, they want to be glorified by shit they don't mean nothing.
Anybody chasing the light?
Yeah.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Everybody want to be the king, the goat. It ain't even word to this shit. but it's easy to be a king and a goat amongst a weak
flock.
Weak flock, weak shepherd. Blind flock, blind shepherd. You know what I mean? It's easy to be that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, and it's too many cheese. They love Indians.
It's like this. In the universe, right, is like, by definition, is all things in existence. The universe, you hear me?
Yeah.
And the way my body created, right, is created in need. Like my fingers, my phalanges need the hand need the wrist need this. Like I'm a needy creature by creation. You know what I'm saying? I need water, I need air. You know what I'm saying? I need soil. You know what I mean? I'm a needy creature. I was created in need of sunlight. You know what I'm saying? With the sun don't burn the skin right here. You know what I mean? It really put me on the charge and powered me up. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm a needy creature, and me saying that, like our body parts, everybody want to be the face of the body. Not understanding that the body,
you need toes too.
Yeah, in order for the body to work at its full capacity, we need all parts of the body. The But people have issues playing the pinky toe and the pinky finger. You know, everybody want to be the mouth, the eyes, the ears, and the face, and the head. There really ain't structure for this shit. We need arms, we need legs, we need this whole body. You know what I'm saying? To become one. You know what I mean? We don't have,
I think Peyton Manning once said, he said, what make his team great was everybody want to be a quarterback, but nobody want to be on the line. They want to be on the line. That's what make it work.
yes.
You got a team that works. When working together works.
Hey man, my favorite football player.
Really?
I started stop watching NFL when I retired.
You almost came in. They trying to get in the city.
I started retired with him. Sports.
Who you go for now then? He gone. He been gone.
Go Giants. Once he gone, I'm gone.
And it's over?
No, I like Wendy. I like, like, it's just, that's the world of sport and play. You know what I'm saying? I'm very entertained by it. You know what I mean? To be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the world of sport and play. Like, they pay athletes multi-millions of dollars to entertain the masses to really keep us distracted from shit that really matter. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the athletes out there. May you be prosperous in everything you do. I support you, all athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the
but
teachers can't make 80,000.
But so at the same time, I understand the world of sport and play. You know what I mean? We got too many multi-millionaire black athletes, entertainers, not to have our own, not to see the imprint in each city. And we should have grocery stores with Mookie Betts and LeBron James and Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and Oprah Winfrey and Jay-Z. We should see their footprints in the community as far as things that's helping impoverished black people, you know what I mean, have a chance to make it out of poverty. But I really don't see none of their footprints. And I know LeBron, them, allegedly have schools and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't never seen of it. I ain't never heard of nobody going.
I see it on social media, salute to the God, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the greatest athlete of all time. But, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how the game go. You know what I'm saying? On that level of, because when you on a multi-billion-dollar level, a multi-million-dollar level, ain't no telling how the shakedown is. Ain't no telling what they go through to be able to be getting paid that money. Because you gotta understand.
Man, I bet you gotta look the other way on a lot of shit.
You get checks from a people. You get multi-millions of dollars from a people who know they rape your people, rob your people, dehumanize your people. So they not giving you that money. When they give you money, they like, make sure they ain't trying to pay us back for what we did in the old days type too. So I ain't no telling what kind of pressure that our celebrities are under. So I really sympathize for them. But at the same time, I feel like if I can make an impact with what I get, they should be able to make an even bigger impact with what they get. They unify for the to bring us out of our condition.
What do you think about community centers? Because they ain't nowhere near what they were like back in the day.
Community center, churches, you know what I'm saying, mosques, you know what I'm saying, whatever get our people in it. If the leadership in it ain't good, then the results of it ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, people go to church on Sundays, raise hell Monday through Saturday. Go to church on Sunday, act holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? So like, what I see in leadership is more weak leadership, you know what I'm saying? Groups of people like getting together. They really don't want change. They really just want to sit at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really want to change the system. They really just want to sit at the table and push the system, how the system moving already. They act like it's black excellence and all this shit. Like I say, God will not be mocked, and it's a divine chastisement going on. And if you sit back, you just watch the party die, spiritually and literally.
Okay, you said you was married. How long you been married?
Almost 15 years.
15 years. How long y'all been together? Forever and a day. You mean before you went in?
Yeah.
Hey, back in the day, y'all busted heads together. Okay. So you was posting with your babies on the phone. How many kids you got?
8, 4 boys, 4 girls, 4 adults, 4 little ones.
You done?
Ages 4 to 27.
Shit, boy. You don't need no more liquor. You done?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It depends. My sperm still works.
It's supposed to always work, I believe. What she say about it? Whatever happened, happened.
You know, shit. She might have to go get some help.
It's gonna be bad the motherfucker.
She might have to get some help, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta make something shake,
no,
yeah.
But it's all about, family. Family is key to the nation building. You know what I'm saying? In order for good productive nation building, we gotta have good productive family structures. However that may look. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to mama.
Yeah, shout out to her. She gonna see it too. Might bump down on you later. Look, she know you love her.
I respect the bump down, so I don't listen to bump down on her.
Look, it's alright. It is then. So what do you think about like blended families? You think it's hard to do that? You know, step kids and step parents and shit. You think it's hard to blend families?
It's only hard depending on who's up for the task. You know what I'm saying? Parenting is hard for people who really don't want to be parents.
Cause I love every day.
Your job is only hard for people who really don't want to be at work. You know what I'm saying? So like, life hard, but hard is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for it to be hard.
Yeah, easy. I don't like easy.
I just feel like every child should be a child of the culture. So, we don't know how to properly court. So we end up having children and end up not being in a relationship after we have the children. Because, we might go to school together, be from the same hood, start fucking, next thing you know, supreme. We don't know each other's family, we don't know how each other is. We both ignorant, don't know what it is to be a man, don't know what it is to be a woman, and we bring children into this world. You know what I mean? And they kind of leave us with broken homes. You know what I'm saying? So, we need to learn how to properly court.
Teach your babies that?
Because my baby been shit. Like, my baby's not. I'm blessed to have all the children I get. They all love on their daddy. But.
Well, no, that just show what kind of man you are. That's all.
But I'm just saying, though, like, it's wickedness and evil in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's good and it's righteousness in this world. And whoever doing the wickedness, evil, or the good and the righteousness, they also got the children. So sometimes motherfuckers have fucked up children. Shit.
Do you think people are born bad or they made?
Whoever doing the wickedness is somebody's child.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It just so happens not to be our children. But it's somebody's child. So people out this motherfucker giving birth to some little devilish demon ass motherfucking children.
Yeah, bad the motherfucker.
Gonna grow up and cause hell.
I know some kids like that now. Just seeing how they structure is and how they being brought up. This nigga gonna be a monster when he get older. You know.
My son, gonna be a monster in the good way.
No. He gonna be on the news.
Yeah. Right?
Nah, hell no. He got an angry mama. You know an angry mama, boy. She whoops his ass. Well, whoopings don't hurt him no more.
Where's father?
Yeah, he just hard. And he act like him, got the emotions like a girl. He react like roll his eyes, everything.
And, we products of the plantation, man, you know what I'm saying? And when you dealing in ignorance, when I say ignorance, I mean lacking knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And you ain't got no examples of a father or a man, examples of no woman or no mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised by Pepsi and Snoop Dogg, and we don't love them when I was young, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus hold down.
Yeah, and if that's our leadership, you know what I'm saying, then it's going to lead us, now they, gonna clean themselves up and shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, that could lead us parenting and whoever the sheep is, whoever the leadership is, really produces the outcome of the reality of the people.
Okay, so what would you say? Say something to all the deadbeat fathers.
Bring yourself up, man. Get shit together. Know who you are as a man. Know your duties and perform your duties, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Because men don't have the option to, like just say if a man has a woman pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman can be like, hey, you know what? I want an abortion. She can have an abortion. But she don't want to be a mother, right?
Yeah.
If a man get a woman pregnant and say, hey, I don't want to be no goddamn father. So I'm finna go and walk away. Get deadbeat.
Ooh, crazy, ain't it? He ain't got no sense on him.
I'm just saying, it's okay for her.
He can't. But it's, what they say is her body, it's her choice.
But that's not me shipping.
But then that's her destroying her own life.
Blame on the woman because, like my teacher teaches us, you know, a no good woman was made that way by no good ass man, whether it be her father or grandfather, let alone the man that she dealing with. You know what I mean? Because ain't no shipping no blame on one person because we was created to strive together. So whenever you put us against each other, you know what I'm saying, or us without each other, then it creates all the bullshit that we see today.
Yeah, that makes sense, boy. That makes sense. Man. Well, I know, but you just drip dropping. You just drip dropping. I see you. So, man, what you still hang out in the hood? Still go out there? Hell no.
I will if I need it.
If you're summoned, you go out there?
I'm will if I need it, right? You know this about me. You know at least 13 of my hours is consumed at work.
Yeah.
So that'll leave me a good 11 hours.
You got sleep, eat, family. Shit. You only get 2 days off. Half time you got work one off. You only get a day to yourself.
So I need you to schedule me in the hood.
I'm just asking.
Schedule me to
Yeah, man. Nah. I mean, why? What they doing? Why we out here?
Yeah.
Why we out here? What's going on?
Make it happen. I'm gonna be in the hood when I need to be in the hood for the right reason. Yeah. But not even the hood. It's hard for my time is really valuable. I really got a lot going on with my time. In the hood, you can always have my time if I'm needed. When I say the hood, meaning black community.
Your people, your people.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Judge Drive, Putnam Drive, 2nd Street, Royal Hills, most definitely. In all communities, you get God-body assistance.
Where you think Nashville is headed? Good, bad? What you think going on in the city?
You know, I root for good, but you get some real leadership. Leadership is not above correction. Cause motherfuckers like, ain't really no real love out here. It's like most of the groupie love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody wanna be famous and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like our children. If our children watching us, our children looking like, damn, if we ain't getting likes and views or not famous, we can't be shit. You feel me? That's how the grown motherfuckers is pushing the narrative. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, hardly ain't worth a motherfucking quarter in they cowards. You know what I'm saying? Cowardly men and women, you know what I mean? I ain't putting no name on it. I'm just saying in general, the city needs real leadership and it's some. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, it depends on which direction the motherfucker going in. Like, what are we trying to do out here? What's the end goal?
Right.
What's the end goal? What the fuck do we really have out here? What's ownership? You know what I mean? Because, for instance, right, I get a check from working. They tax my motherfucking check, right? So now I got money that's been taxed. So I take my money that's been taxed and go make a purchase. And they tax the money. God damn, you taxing tax money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I get land, on my land, my house, my vehicle, you know what I mean? If I don't pay the property tax, the shit ain't mine.
Yeah, they take.
So what's real ownership? So you hear me?
And then just think, I own
me. You hear me? not on me. So what's the end game? What direction we headed to?
And technically, you can lose that. Go to the system. You don't own you.
Man, listen, we are on the battlefield, and it just so happens we have bars, lounges, clubs, spas, playgrounds, arenas on the real battlefield because it's war. You know what I'm saying?
Distractions. Distractions. What you said? Distractions.
Yeah, we need real leadership. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who out here. Shout out to my city, Nashville, Cashville. May you all be prosperous in all things you do. But not only Nashville, this earth needs real leadership.
You think the community should get into politics, local politics?
I think the community. I know the community should get into God. Whatever they may be, depending on the person. You know what I'm saying? Because if Beyonce come to a female and be like, "Hey girl, here go my phone number. I'm your best friend now." That female will be like, "Oh my God, Beyonce, my best friend. I feel so good." And if she got access to Beyonce world, she gonna feel good. If a Jay-Z come to the hood and be like, "What's up, my nigga? You my nigga now, you feel me?" And a nigga got access to Jay-Z, he gonna be like, "Good nigga, Jay-Z, Jay-Z, big on it." But like they don't feel like that having God. I ain't saying not everybody. Some people understand that power of God. But like my advice to any human being is to know who and what God is, learn how to build your relationship with God because God is the only thing that can protect us in this world we live in. Seek refuge in nothing but Allah, God. You hear me? Don't seek refuge in a man, a woman, or a child. God is our only security. God is our only protection. If you're looking outside of God for anything, you're looking in the wrong direction.
Fuck, man.
Politics is politics. It's gonna be here, and it's not gonna be here.
And it really do it matter?
It matters based on the reality you living in. Like right now, it matters. Like on our paycheck, our day-to-day living, politics. Oh, yeah, let's get some people in the office who represent us and to make change. Man, this gonna take bloodshed war for this system to be ran the right way. It's gonna take that. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker don't think it's gonna take that, thinking somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, I got I'm not a black man. In the black library book, black mean this, and I got paperwork saying they ain't giving up no land. I'm just for These people are not handing over nothing. You hear me? So you need to get on the side of God. Whatever God is to you, lock in with God. No matter your nationality, no matter your color. You hear me? Because black ain't no color. Black is the substance from which all things come from.
Oh, I could that. yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Y'all just like it.
Politics, you know what I mean? Politics, like the general saying, man, politics is war without bloodshed. War is politics with bloodshed.
I guess, yeah. So what, the politicians, they the ones arguing, and the war, they the ones fighting. Damn.
Left wing, right wing, same bird.
Same bird. You like the third person I done heard say that. Same bird. What you think about
That's
the man
gang
then?
bang,
What you think about them motherfuckers?
That's gang bang, ain't it? Red against blue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit. People serious about people don't want unity, they want uniformity. You know what I'm saying? They want to be claiming this organization when everybody claim their organization. This organization when everybody claim their organization. They don't understand that we just all different parts of a one whole. We are different parts of one whole. It ain't about us having the same uniform on. It's about unity, not uniformity. You know what I mean? I've been seeing Brother Nur Muhammad teach on that a lot lately too. So hey, if y'all want some advice from Hambino, man, look here, man. Look into the Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? The Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, and all the brothers and sisters of the Nation of Islam. If you want to go get you some good food, you know what I'm saying, spiritual food and physical food, I suggest that you go to the direction of the Nation of Islam and you'll get what you need to eat.
Look, I think I'm going to end it right there, man. Look, Hambino Godbody. I'm proud, man. I'm glad you came through and chopped it up with me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Until next time.
Listen, man, this your brother Hambino Godbody, man. If you ain't locked in with Duck Village, my motherfucking round, my nigga Duck God, Tez, you know what I'm saying? You slipping on your motherfucking pimp, you hear me? Whoever you are, if you got a story to tell, pull up on my brother and get him that story, you hear me? Peace.
Peace. Yeah, yeah.